Yes, we hear you.
Very,
Oh, okay.
very quiet.
Of course.
Now. Let's be patient.
No, go ahead. I'll figure it out as we go. Sound.
First things first, we need to recap what we did last time.
I would like to do it in the form of a song. No, I'm kidding.
Well, now that you said that,
Oh, there it is.
The muse is upon me.
yeah, let's do a recap.
I find my notes.
Whew.
So, I'm sorry, hang on one second. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you being like this? Okay, we said our goodbyes to Chip Crowden. I encouraged everyone to keep a wary eye.
Hold on,
sorry.
stop. This is your speech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing speech yet. We're doing recap.
Well, that's basically what my speech is recap. But
I thought your speech was before you guys are gonna, because you haven't even created your plan yet.
correct.
That was my point. Is you guys haven't. We need to talk about what we're gonna do before we start, or what you have done up till now before we actually start gameplay.
Well, we said our goodbyes to Chip Crowden. I encouraged everyone to keep a wary eye out for anything odd on our trip back. We noticed crows and carrion birds taking turns following us. We got to town and all seemed fine, except for the fire of the magical rental building. After a few missteps, we gathered supplies, gambled some money, Tarquin couldn't lose, and Chode couldn't win. Overall, I think we all broke even. And Father Scab saved the day with important info concerning the town's Earl and Ferd the Rat. I have a plan to be a delivery man to aid us in gaining info, while the rest of you do your spying, which is what we're working on next. Did I miss anything?
Oh, quite a bit.
Fair enough. Fill in what I missed.
No, that's not my job.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. No, so. No, that's a good synopsis of what happened last time.
We were basically told by Chip Crowden, who we, confirmed about some stuff for us about, people we can and can't trust, and
Okay. Anything else?
Chip Crowden believes that Warden Bliss is not involved.
All I know is I want to stab Ferd the Rat in the face.
Yeah.
After we get info from him, boys, calm yourselves down. I'm the evil genius here. I need the info.
Yeah, I mean, so you have a plan. You have contacts. I'm sure that you're trying to find out how we can get into the keep if we need to,
Correct.
or into the Earl's castle, Earl's
House.
dwelling.
That's a good question. We never did ask about the Earl. We might need to, like, ask around town to see how people react. Chick Crowden did remind us that, or inform us that rings around our neck will let the tiefling know we're within a mile of the thing, and perhaps other things can be done. Perhaps there's some kind of spying, some control.
And then there's some crystals that we need to get a hold of to destroy to actually be able to get the rings off.
So basically, we need to come up with a plan once we do, make contact with the Earl to figure out, is he on our side or what?
All right, so
Personally, think we need to figure out a way to kidnap Ferd the rat.
what was, when we left off last time, what was the whole point of you guys doing surveillance of the Earl's mansion?
You heard that a visitor was coming, which might be Ferd the rat.
And the Earl is coming back from a religious retreat or sabbatical.
Right, so when you first got to Milltown, the Earl had just left prior to your arrival. He was going on a pilgrimage to a shrine to Bahamut.
Oh, Bahamut. So that would be a good thing for Wrangle. Might be a way for him to get in directly.
Going on it, if he's a worshiper of Bahamut, then yeah, I might could get in to speak with the Earl, and being as Bahamut is my patron saint, or the person I worship.
Right, and so you have been told that he's going to be returning. Let's just say that for timekeeping purposes, he is returning tomorrow. And so what you guys had said were going to do was do some reconnaissance on his residence to see if there was any way to get in there. At least that's what you said before we stopped.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, if he's coming back from a pilgrimage to pay homage to Bahamut, need to figure out a way that maybe as he approaches, maybe as towards his residence, I can maybe toss up a greeting to him. Hail and well met. He's the Earl of Milltown. Is that the correct way to refer to him?
Sure.
So do we want to take the direct approach?
I mean, I could throw up a greeting. Hail Earl of Milltown. The blessing of Bahamut be upon you.
Yeah.
And then see if
we have to make
if
sure
that
we're
leads
not
to perhaps an invitation.
Do we want to?
I guess we need to see if Ferd the rat's with him first.
Well, Ferd the rat's probably not with him, but will show up. I believe is the way it was worded. Show up tomorrow, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow.
Yes, right. Referred direct comes after he returns. So yeah, perhaps just greeting him as he approaches the to the return of his residence with that greeting and praying the blessings of Bahamut upon him. Maybe because maybe that will be an opening for us to maybe be there with him when Ferdinand appears.
It's all fine to me.
I have no objection to the direct route. If that's what everybody wants to do, now we just need to come up with a plan to do it. Do all of us have to be there and talk to the Earl? Or can some of us hide out and look for Ferd the Rat?
I would say some of us need to hang out and look for the rat.
I would say you and our stealthiest two be on the lookout for Ferd the Rat and maybe try to disappear him into a place where we can have a private conversation with him.
So we don't want to release any information to the Earl about us knowing Ferd the Rat?
Or they come to Bahamut and Salune meeting.
Well, I doubt Ferd the Rat is a worshiper of Bahamut. So
yeah, but he will be.
You missed the joke. Have a come to Jesus meeting.
We could. Those of us who are not, trying to, snatch Ferd the Rat, can, broach the subject with the after we found out exactly where the Earl stands. Maybe get an idea where he stands. Broach the subject with him of. We understand that you've had a visitor.
Okay. So how do we want to divide the party, as it were?
Well, let me just put this out. I know we're looking at the city map right now. That was for illustrative purposes. I'm making the assumption that you are back in your room having a private discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So this map right here is just for, like I said, illustrative purposes. If you draw on this map or you write on this map to describe, where people are going to go, what they're going to do, that's why I put you here.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. So our plan is to include to be somewhere where we can obviously see the Earl as he returns, and without being overtly.
Well, if we're going to do the direct approach, why don't we just, whoever's going to go talk to him, go and introduce themselves? We could all go under the expectation that Ferd the Rat's not going to be there with him.
Because he usually shows up a day or two after the Earl returns, correct?
That's what we heard, yes.
Well, not that he shows up after the Earl returns, but it's known that the Earl is supposed to return tomorrow, and usually the day after, because he has a meeting with this strange unknown person around the same time every month, and the day after the Earl gets back is about when he has that regular meeting. So it's assumed that he's going to continue with his regular schedule.
Why don't we just all have a visit or an audience with the Earl?
Yeah, we may need to also ask around about the Earl to see how receptive he might be to our questioning. Is he a big supporter? Is he a big supporter of the Duchess, or is he not?
Yeah. You can make a quick trip to the pub. Listen for gossip or kind of finish some people.
Well, maybe between now and then and his returning, maybe Francis can speak with maybe some of the soldiers that employed by the Earl and see what they maybe get an idea of if they know how the Earl feels about the Duchess.
Yeah, we could do that. And I can even talk to our folks, because at no point did we ever give it a thought to ask my contacts about the Earl. For whatever reason, I don't know why we didn't.
That's why I was mentioning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go talk to my contacts and see what they know, and you guys can do. I'll do that in the morning, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you would
you're
get
gonna
a better idea of when tomorrow the Earl should be returning.
Right. Yeah, see if you guys can figure that out.
all right. So let me go ahead and move you to the tavern.
We're in a different tavern again.
Ooh.
How it works.
This tavern appears to have a toilet.
Let's see. A privy in the corner.
Yeah. So
Can we move in there yet?
yeah. So you can go and sit wherever you desire.
Oh, there is in the shitter. There's a bigger table back here. If you want to do that.
Yeah, I think over there in the corner would be good.
Okay.
This guy's familiar.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like a little bit like the captain. I don't.
And
He's got his hair different.
No, nobody here looks familiar as far as being from the keep. They may look familiar from having seen them around Milltown, but that's about it.
Okay, gentlemen, let's have breakfast, and I will give my rousing speech. Tell you how awesome you guys are, and then I'll go see my folks. While you work your business. What's for breakfast?
Well, whatever you would like. I mean,
I know we had
There's-
first breakfast last night.
there's yes. Well, this is the tavern, so there's
About 30s.
brown liquor and white liquor and pale ale or dark ale, various wines.
Do they have any Spanish?
They have meats and cheeses, some brown meats and green cheese, little green meat and brown cheese.
How about some brown meat and brown cheese and some mead?
The meat is not in season yet.
Then I'll have a dark ale with my brown meat.
Trying to remember who this guy was in a different,
You
different
like that
game,
brown meat,
different
don't
time. Okay. And we
This female looks familiar too. So
Yeah,
Well,
I think we played a different
you-
game.
You've been in this tavern before.
Yeah.
The singer up here on the stage was the Hasty Seamstress.
Hasty Siege.
does anybody remember that we talked to these people previously?
I think we did.
We didn't ask him about the we didn't ask him about the Earl.
What's the race of this female fighter here?
So, everyone in this room this morning appears to be just a typical human. There are no other. There's no dwarves or elves or anything like that.
Okay, is this human female? Is she attractive at all?
Attractive to your dragonborn sensibilities.
Yeah. Paladin always on the ever quest for. Good
It's
night.
Taylor Swift. Took me a minute.
Yeah, you guys
right.
got it again. Yeah.
I was like, wait, it's the same one. Okay, yeah, it's the same girl. And I just,
No, this woman here is of average appearance.
he's asking if she's a muscle woman, I'm sure.
Is she a muscle
Well-
mommy?
She's no, she's not quite that fit. She's seen her fair share of days on the adventure trail.
Well, in an
Go
interest
hard
of
for that wet.
trying to see what information she may or may not have, I will approach her and ask her if she would allow me to buy her a drink.
She tells you that she would rather drink from the privy.
Ooh. Ow.
Hold on a second. Let me roll a little.
See if I can have some salve for that burn.
So the DM rolled a 61, and she said she'd rather drink from the privy.
I'm rolling persuasion, so
that's perfect.
yeah, that's not. To see if is it because of my scales?
Roll insight.
Roll insight. Okay.
Come on, we're men. We don't know. We can't tell anything. We don't take hints.
Everything's real slow.
The clock is slow. There you go.
Yeah.
Get it out of your system, buddy. You're
Get
going
those
up,
low
though.
rolls. Get those low rolls out.
All right. So you cannot be sure why she doesn't seem receptive to you, but this is an opportunity for me to use my insult generator. So I'm going to need you.
Nice.
I'm going to need you to roll a percentage 3 times.
Percentage 3 times. Okay. It's going to be slow for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. I may need to jump out and jump back in the game.
All right.
Ouch.
So we've got a 62.
I'm just going to do a straight dex roll to see how long it takes.
33. Oh boy.
It's raining, babies.
Mine went quick. Oh, thank God I got that out of the way.
Oh,
All right.
God.
All right.
I
So
fall off of my chair when she says this.
she says, I would never accept anything from you, you green-eyed lizard flipper.
Wow.
I seem to remember flipping a few lizards here a few adventures ago.
And she turns her back on you. So apparently it is because of the scales.
I buy her a drink for that insult.
You have been weighed,
well
you have been
played.
measured, you have been weighed, and you've been found.
Yeah, the 33 pulled up lizard.
Lizard. Okay.
So
When the everyone puts in their orders, and when the serving wench and some of her assistants come back to bring you your food, Francis finds that a note has been left with his items. So you should be able to find that in your handouts.
that's a handwritten note.
Now that is just for Francis.
Oh,
For everyone else, it's just your breakfast is very simple fare: alcoholic beverages and
Oh.
meat, bread, and cheese. Not a whole lot's going on in this place. It's early in the morning, so the working types are just grabbing something quick to eat before heading out, and everyone else who is left here is basically either continuing with the libations from the previous night. Some are just sleeping it off, and others are just taking some liquid courage to begin their day.
All right.
Excuse
Go
me.
ahead and pocket the note, and I will show it to everybody later. I won't show it to them in public.
Okay.
Oh, why'd it pull back up?
That's me.
Oh. Oh, did you make it for everybody?
I'm going to.
I got you.
All right. So, yeah, eventually, since Francis is going to let everyone see this note, I'm just going to make it available to you. You guys can discuss it when you get to a place that's a little more private.
And for the sake of everybody at home, I'll just read it out loud, I guess, here for now. Although we would do it together later. There is, on the north side of the keep, a sewer drain formed to the appearance of a frightful visage. The aperture is just large enough for a large man to squeeze through. Though our people inside the keep have learned of this unorthodox method of ingress, unfortunately, they were unable to ascertain where it actually leads to. It is unlikely to emerge in a guard room, but rather in a cistern or other type of chamber. In any event, it should allow you to gain access to the lower levels of the keep and find what you're looking for. Proceed with caution, as the keep guards are numerous and highly trained and loyal to her. Additionally, there are rumors that the lower levels are full of traps, magic, and strange creatures.
Look for this hideous thing.
We are climbing through the sewers again, boys.
Into the pipes.
Yep.
But I don't think we want to do it just yet. Yes, ma'am.
So this is in response to a request that Francis had made the last time that you guys were in Milltown.
Yep.
I'm going to meander down to this guy and see if I can buy him a beverage for the morning and see what his thoughts are on these giant attacks.
All right, so I heard you say you want to buy that dude a drink,
And you heard nothing else.
and I had a hard time making it out.
Yeah.
What are you going to ask him?
Hold on. What his thoughts are on these hill giant or these giant attacks.
So this guy seems very inebriated. So half of what he says is just rambling.
Mhm.
And a little incoherent. So he gladly accepts your offer of a beverage, but you don't really get too much of use out of him.
Figures.
And you hear the militia walk by. It looks like a patrol of about six troopers.
Is it the normal sighting during that we've seen on and off, or is this something?
Yeah.
new?
Yeah, I just heard some marching in the ambient sound, and it's just the militia making their rounds.
Well, I move on down to this table and see if offer these two a drink and get their thoughts on the giant attacks.
All right. Yeah. So, how exactly are you going to approach these guys? I mean, like, how are you going to talk to them? Like, what are you going to ask them?
Halen, well met. We've heard some rumors about giant attacks in the recent weeks, and I would just like to get your insight in your travels. Have you come across any giants that have attacked villages?
All right. So one of the guys is just stuff in his face. He's not saying anything, but the other guy seems a little more willing to talk, even though he gives you a little suspicious look because he's not sure what to make of your inquiry. Yeah, you see, we kind of specialize in giant attacks. You know, we've taken down some giants ourselves, about 3 or 4. Good money taking down giants. But I don't know. I think are you in the market? You looking for a job or something?
Yeah, we were traveling to villages and we ran across one that had been destroyed, but it looked odd. Giant weapons were left behind, but no bodies. It seemed the giants tended to disappear. Kind of hard to lose track of giant footprints.
Oh yeah. Giants are they're wily. Some people think they're kind of stupid, but I'm telling you, you know, giants can be very tricky. Takes a smart person to track down and take out a giant. That's why you need guys like us. You got some giants you're looking to take care of?
No, again, just looking for information. But thank you, good sir, and we tip him a gold coin.
And he snatches it right up.
Yeah, guys, I don't think we're going to get much help. These two down here, so they killed a couple or 3 giants already, and they seem more like mercenaries.
Probably
More so than we do. After what we fought, I think he's full of shit, but information is information. Yes. Even bad information. And I shot my shot.
I'll take a shot at talking to the seamstress again.
Okay.
Talking to the singer or the chick at the table?
Maybe we can approach her when she finishes her set.
Yeah, well, she's not really, she's not singing a whole lot. It's a little early for her to be regaling just a few people with music.
So far, it sounds like the same song, just different words. She has a lot of trouble with boyfriends.
Is this mic any better?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Not as broken and stupid.
You're good on my end.
I give this locked door a once over.
Which
Just
one?
The locked door back here. I just look at it. Just trying to see
Okay.
if it's locked, like locked storeroom. Does it look like a locked storeroom to me? Or
Yeah. It actually has a sign on it that says storage.
yeah, I'll just check out the stool. Well, our food is cooked by magic, it appears.
Yeah, there are a couple of people in there cooking. They look like cooks.
All right, should we head to the keep? Not the keep, but the mayor's house, Duploger.
That's a 4-holer in there, boys. This is a fine establishment. And I will head to my contacts. I'm going to ask them about the Earl. Right? Just want to get some information about the Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see where his allegiances may lie with the Duchess.
I'm going to ask. Yeah, I'm going to ask that. Anything else you want me to ask?
No, I want to tip our hat to Ferd the Rat with him.
I see. All right. Did you talk to the guy down here in the red? Somebody?
I don't think we spoke to him. You talking about the guy who looks sort of like Jormond?
Yeah.
I haven't.
I don't think anybody talked to him.
All right. My good sir, I just am curious as to what has kept you in this town. I'm trying to figure out what's keeping me in this town, but I find it interesting to hear other people's reasonings.
Oh, well, I'm just a traveling merchant, and buy and sell things.
Oh, what kind of thing?
Oh, this and that, whatever people need, I find it and bring it to them, and if they have things to sell, I buy them if they're worth it and sell them other places.
Do you by chance have a scorpion in your pocket with some bolts in it?
Don't really deal with insects or animals, but, if the price is right, I might be able to do that.
So are you currently carrying any wares that you'd be willing to part with for an agreeable price?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have some things. If you would like to see what I have, I can definitely show you.
Oh, absolutely. Where should I find you, good sir?
Well, right outside, I have my wagon. Has all of my things.
And I look back at the group and I'm like, I give them the signal for, hey, let's go outside. Because I'm not going outside by myself with this weirdo. I assure you.
Okay, I'll go with you. I'll hold your hand.
My character sheet ready to roll initiative.
No, outside you see basically a gypsy junk wagon. It's just full of odds and ends, pieces of furniture, clothing, costume jewelry, plates, pots.
Oh, he got a bunch of crap.
Well, he does have,
Yeah, sure.
he has costume jewelry, gentlemen, and clothing that may be of use to us.
Hmm. Ooh.
Perhaps everybody could pick out an outfit. We could make an offer to the man.
Disguises.
Well, let me bring this guy out here. Please step right up, gentlemen. As you can see, I've got lots of things. Things you may want, things you may need. What can I interest you in?
You guys want some clothes and outfits. Perhaps some
Yeah,
false
let me,
beards.
I don't
you
think
have
a false
any-
beard will do me much good.
No. No, do you have any paper bags?
Paper
Eyeballs
bags.
on it. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Burlap sacks.
Well, let's see. Whoops. Ignore this. I rolled a 0.
Damn.
How do you roll a
no.
0?
What is a 1DF?
Well, it just so happens I do have some burlap sacks. How many would you need? I've got
One for a dragon friend.
I've got one. I've got one large burlap sack.
I'll purchase that for a dragon friend to hide that mug of his.
And I have 11 small burlap sacks. If you want a burlap sack, that will be 2 coppers.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of those.
Well, the large one is 2 coppers, and the small
That's fine.
ones... The small ones are
Yeah.
3 for a copper.
Nah, I give him a silver for his trouble.
Oh my. You are generous, thank you, sir.
Do you happen to have any cloaks with hoods?
Cloaks with hoods. Well. I do. I've got cloaks with hoods.
6 of them.
I have 6 cloaks with hoods of different sizes and colors.
We'll take all 6 and we'll figure out what fits who.
Oh, this is just a great day. Well, I would say 6 cloaks. Would you be willing to pay 1 gold for all 6?
It's a bit steep, isn't it?
Tossing 1 gold.
Nah, I'll do that. I'll give him
Oh,
one
yeah.
gold for all 6.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's helping us and helping him. I know it's steep, but I'll pay for it.
And what else? What is there's anything else that you? And if you don't see it, I can get it. I assure you.
All right, guys, you're up. What do you think we need?
Do you have any magical item?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I really don't have much call for magical items. However, I think I might be able to get something, depending on what you're in the market for.
Rubber boots to walk around the sewer in.
What?
Rubber boots, so we walk around the sewer.
Yeah, right.
Well, I unfortunately don't have boots, but I do have. I just happen to have 7 sets of what is it? Oilcloth overalls,
Hip waders.
guaranteed to keep you clean and dry.
I don't know. Do we really need those? Or are we just gonna? Well, I guess we eventually will, but we don't need them right now.
Well, where could we find you if we would like to peruse your wares again?
Well, good sir, I will be in town for the next few days, provided business is agreeable. But if you are looking for me specifically while I'm in town, you can always come here. The tavern keeper will know where to find me.
Fair enough.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Marvin.
Yes, that sounds right.
That's interesting.
You wouldn't
My,
possibly be from Mars.
Oh no.
Marshtown.
The game just crashed for me, so I'm gonna have to come back in.
My name is Marvin, and I am from Merchant.
Yeah, that
Marvin
checks
the
out.
Marchand.
Yep, that tracks. Yep.
That checks out.
Marvin.
Perhaps I can trade him some rabbits or a duck. Sorry.
Do you carry any type of explosives that could possibly cause an earth-shattering kaboom, per se?
Oh, gentlemen, I must say some of your requests are quite strange. I've never had anyone ask me for some of these things before. So I have to sadly say, no, I don't have any kaboom things.
God.
Such a pity.
Are you familiar with flaming things?
Flaming things, like torches and candles and lanterns.
Not exactly. Forget I asked. All right. Well,
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
so we take a look at our cloaks and what sizes and all that we have in colors.
Well, by some miraculous coincidence, while these things are obviously pre-owned, they're relatively clean and everyone has a size that fits them. But the colors are not exactly common. So whatever color you've chosen at the bottom of the screen for your token, that's the color that you have.
Like an orange walking dildo.
Mother Scab has wrapped himself up in fuchsia. Or pink.
Yep.
I think fuchsia's in the reds, right?
Somewhere in there.
All right. What else is everybody gonna do?
I don't know.
I guess we should
I guess we're gonna head to the mayor's house or the earl's house.
I want to try and this. I guess we're gonna. I don't want to just like be hovering outside of his house.
Well, while you guys were doing that, I went over and talked to my contacts. How about that? Then we can all go to the house.
Okay.
So I've gone to talk to my contacts, and I've asked them, is the Earl a friend of the people or of her? Did we lose you?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm just considering an answer.
Oh no.
All right. So
Okay. While you guys are shopping, I go make my contact, and they answer the question that we wanted asked, and I beat quickly back to you guys and let you know that the Earl is not our friend. He is in cahoots with the Duchess.
Mm-hmm.
He is, in the exact words, is the Earl is a corrupt piece of shit in the pocket of the Duchess.
So he's a pawn. Gotcha.
Alrighty then.
Scrap that
Well,
plan.
And I asked while I was there. I also asked them if they knew of a secret way into the Earl's house, mansion.
Did they give you any good news?
It is still coming. We're still
Yeah.
I
talking.
think he's waiting for an answer.
We should have no trouble sneaking in, boys.
Let's go. We can hog tie both of them then.
did you say hogtie both of them?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I've put you in front of the gnome, sweet gnome. And just assume that you walked over there from the tavern.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, we talk about the letter I got from our friends, and then also, what do we want to do? Let the Earl come home today, and then sneak in tonight or early in the morning.
I'm good with that, I guess.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan.
Do we want to just kind of walk up on the plateau and see what we can see?
Rails.
Or do we want to make a show of it that we're leaving and then sneak back in using invisibility or pass without trace, that kind of stuff? I don't know.
I'm not sure of the how easy it'd be to get up on the cliffs above.
Well, I misspoke. Not the cliffs above that, but where it's at. Up here. Just get up the stairs, maybe go this way, work our way around. We can check out some of the other facilities while we're at it.
Is this supposed to be the Earl returning here?
Well, that depends on
We can't see that part.
depends on where you guys are at.
What are these other buildings up here on the cliffside with the Earl's mansion?
All right, so on the left you have the Earl's residence, and on the right you have the old residence. It is decidedly much older and more run-down building. It seems, it appears that it is no longer in use. Its design is a much older design. You know, thinking like the Addams Family house. Except more dilapidated. The roof seems to have holes in it. And then you have two smaller buildings between. One is a storage building, and the other is, it looks like it's the servants' quarters.
Okay. I'm open to suggestions, guys, about how we go about this. So,
So is the other than the town guard walking around, are the steps or whatever trail that goes up to all the buildings? Is it you just go on up there, or do they have guards out and about?
No. So at the bottom of each set of stairs is a pair of guards. They are dressed in the militias. They're dressed in the militias uniform.
Okay.
I figured I'd move myself up there if we're going to be looking at it. I'm just walking around the town.
Yeah.
The question, is there plenty of handholds on these cliffs right here?
Always.
handholds.
While the cliffside is very steep, it is possible with little difficulty to climb up. The DC for that climb, it's a 20-foot climb. The DC would be 12.
Well, boys, instead of going past where they can see us and taking the chance that they see us walk past them, why don't we just sneak out in the middle of the night and climb the cliff face here in this general area, and then work our way around the backside and do a little B&E.
Sounds like a plan to me.
B&E.
We'll do pass without trace too.
Sure.
Just as an extra precaution.
You know, Mr. Clanky here needs all the help he can get.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll wrap you in your cloak real tight and just tie you and drag you up the cliff.
Okay. One other thing is that at about this location here, if everyone can see where I'm pinging,
Yep.
there is a scaffold set up, and the scaffold goes up about 60 or 70 feet, and there seems to be some dwarves working on there, and they you can't really tell exactly what they're doing, but they are working on the stone face of the cliff. It could be that they are mining something from there, or perhaps they are carving something in the side of the cliff. It looks like the work is in its preliminary stages, so there you can't really tell exactly what's going on.
So we would have to avoid that. But they probably won't be working at night, I
I think they'll be, it'd be kind of loud if other than to be knocking and banging on the stone at night.
I could still do the delivery thing. Yeah, I could do like a delivery thing and get kind of the lay of the land, see if I can get inside the building to maybe I can sell them something. Maybe
So you said your contact said it'd be very easy to sneak in. Did they give you an idea of how to do that?
they did not. They said any novice thief can gain access.
Novice thief. Okay.
Yeah, and that pretty well described me. We can always go through a window and stuff like that. If I can get a lay of the land by, hey, I've come here to, whatever.
You have a way of trying to sneak in and kind of maybe get an idea of the layout. That would be great.
Dungeon Daddy, I am asking, or I'm kind of looking around town and asking a few questions here and there to see if anybody knows when now that the Earl's going to be back, perhaps delivering fresh milk, or fresh produce that requires to be delivered the same day, if he's expecting anything.
So you find out that the Earl has already returned, and so you confirm this by through your reconnaissance over here. You can see that his carriage is parked over here. It's obviously his. It's a very regal-looking, ornate carriage. Servants are unloading some boxes, crate, like trunks full of which you assume to be his clothes and whatever. And when you ask around, the townsfolk tell you that all the supplies for the Earl are purchased by the servants and brought in by the servants. Nothing is delivered directly to him.
Our
Feels
other
the
option
delivery.
is to just go knock on the front door and see if we can introduce him to our Lord and Savior Cthulhu.
Savior Cthulhu.
Right?
Don't we have the medallion from the Duchess?
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to go there. Do we want to go there? I mean,
Knowing that he's in cahoots with the.
because we're trying to catch Bergerac, remember?
No, true. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, would that gain us entry? But no, you're right. That might tip our hand.
I tell you what we can do. I'm gonna use a little bit of brown. since the scaffolding's kind of in this area, I could get an outfit together and say I'm an inspector, and then come up and inspect this, and kind of work my way around the building, make sure they're not building anywhere else, quote unquote, and maybe get an idea what the place looks like.
What about making yourself out to be, falling in with the servants and helping unload some of the stuff from the carriage and get in that way?
Well, the servants would know who I was. I can't pretend to be one of the servants. I need one more level to be able to kidnap somebody, hide them, and pretend to be them. I mean, I could try to do it, but I'd have to roll.
We certainly try.
Yeah, I'd have to roll for it. So, but I can pretend to be. I can pretend to be the inspector.
Let's give it a shot.
And so I also ask around to find out if anybody knows what these guys are working with to help sell my inspection of the
So-
scaffold.
You get a lot of different bits and pieces of information about what it could be. Some people believe that it's that the Earl is trying to build a fortress on the inside of the cliffs. Some people believe that he is building like a monument to himself, that he's having a statue carved into the side of the cliff. Some people think that gems or precious metals have been found, and they're trying to find the vein.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I can pretend to be an inspector, and I should be able to go up there and grab a hold of whoever the foreman is and say, hey, and that'll get me up there. That'll get me past the guards to them guys up there, and then I can get a once around. Maybe find a place that we might be able to hide, and we can either try to catch Ferd the Rat on the outside, because we don't need the Earl, do we, guys? I don't know.
I don't really think we need the Earl. We just need Ferd.
Ferd is, I feel like Ferd's behind everything here.
How hard would it be to cross here?
How fast is the water moving?
I wish I had Misty Step. Damn it. Never mind.
What's the length?
Never mind. It's a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. Misty Step only goes 30 feet.
See, I was trying to think about if I can get across that, then I can possibly sneak up behind, and the guards wouldn't be able to see me, but that's not going to work. So,
I'm kind of just curious. What's the distance here between?
Are you guys playing Carquin at all today?
Yeah. We're
Maybe
still
he
playing.
has something. Maybe he can do something.
He can
even
turn
though
into
he's
all
not-
kinds of animals.
There's about 200 feet between the bottom of each set of stairs. I don't know. But it would be very. It's more of an evil thing for me. I was thinking of taking out one set of guards and taking their, taking their garb and. But I don't know.
You're talking.
What's that?
I said, now you're talking. Let's do that.
All right. So,
Oh, nice have been rolled.
Bird.
There's rolling.
All right.
Not good.
There's rolling.
There's
of
rolling.
dice.
Father Scab says, I don't like the sneaking around thing. I like the direct approach. You know me. So if someone has a plan on the direct approach on getting into this mansion to find the rat, then by all means, I'm all for it. Carquin, on the other hand, says that he supports the stealth idea, and I don't know if anyone said anything more about climbing over here, like Francis first pointed out. He says something about wild shaping into a creature to maybe even set up some ropes or a ladder of some kind.
Oh, so turn into the spider and skeet a ladder up the cliff for us.
Okay.
Or he says, the scaffold has some ladders and ropes that he could probably purloin and bring over to the side of the cliff, and that would make it absolutely easy to climb up.
He's planning on purloining some one of the ladders and.
Yeah, there's ladders and ropes over by the scaffold that he could easily grab and bring over to the cliffside.
Okay.
And then there would be no difficulty in climbing up to the up the cliff.
Let's do that.
I'm okay with that. Anything that makes it easier, so we don't have to rely on handholds.
But there are plenty of them.
Yeah. Fuck those handholds. What kind of creature is he gonna become that can get him over there, and he can, get ladders and ropes?
Like an eagle or a giant bird, or
Well, Francis, I have a level 2 spell of invisibility that will last up for 1 hour. I can turn you invisible, and you think you can get in and out of the around the mayor's house here without being detected and get out again.
Yeah. That. And Father Scab, the only reason I'm using the sneaky way is because the Earl's not going to let us have Bird.
Nope.
Bird is his informant. So we're going to have
Yeah,
to take
well,
him by
the only reason that I agreed to sign the Duchess's contract was to get out of that prison so that I could break somebody's skull for putting me in that prison to begin with. So I'm getting a little impatient, and I give a knowing look to a Fuego. I'm just getting a little impatient. I want to get my hands on the guy. I had nothing to do with Ferd the Rat, and here I am.
yep, we got had nothing for the rat.
Yeah, and so we're suffering under his delusions. No, I'm not going to have it.
We're all for getting hands on Ferd the Rat. So, I like the idea of Francis being our sneakiest person, and him being able to sneak in and back out. I think with a an hour's worth of invisibility, that you can probably figure out pretty much the lay of the land. That's not good. That's not good.
I think the sneaky part right now is
No, that-
getting up there without accosting the guard, so we could just get directly to the skull smashing of the Ferd the Rat. That's the only sneaky part.
So Father Scab also mentions that Francis has a medallion.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know I got the invisibility medallion, but
So we don't necessarily have to use the invisibility spell if he wants to use, or we could use both. I mean, that would give you what, 2 hours of invisibility?
yeah. Well, actually 3, because I could do the medallion twice.
So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we've got invisibility for probably much longer than we need.
So do you guys want me to go invisible and sneak into the house and get the lay of the land of it?
Yeah, and I think while we're discussing all this, we're also, I think we should kind of be kind of hovering around underneath these trees here, and we're also trying to keep an eye out for any approach to the area by someone we would recognize as Ferd.
Yeah, so Francis had already mentioned how he was walking around this area, and I don't expect you to keep moving your token. So I'm under the assumption that you're not just in a big cluster staring up at the
No, we're milling
mansion.
about. Yeah, no, we're milling about.
That you are being as discreet as you can,
Yes.
not to draw attention to yourself.
But one of the big things we're doing, especially if we're going to have Francis going invisible and scouting out the mansion, is we're actively going to be as we try to be discreet about it, looking for Ferd the Rat as he makes his whatever scheduled appearance he's supposed to make.
All right, and
Get the show on the road.
All right. Okay, so you guys want me to see if I can get into the building and check the grounds out all around, right?
Yes.
We're holding the feathers. You fucking this chicken.
Right. So because
The rats in the building. Yes.
Ferd the Rat is notorious for sneaking into through the sewers and finding little ways to get in that's not the front door. I'm assuming he's not going to use the front door. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the outside of the building and look for secret entrances while observing the comings and goings of the servants.
Because he could have been ferried in from inside this wagon.
He could have. Mad Chops, I'll take the first hour. I'll take your spell, and then I will use my token for the rest. No, don't do that. No, oh. Thank you. How do I get rid of that? I have got to look at it at some point. Pay no attention to that, sorry. I accidentally dragged another thing to the damn bar.
I've got to touch you. Touch me.
Touch me.
Touch me.
Okay. And I are invisible, yes?
Yes.
okay, so it is late afternoon when
Yes.
you decide to do this this plan. It is okay. So draw on the map the route that you plan on taking.
All right. I will use blue as it is my color. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing yet.
No, probably not until you release it.
And if need be, just even though you're invisible, I know there might be some noise made. If we need to, we can engage the guards and small talk while you sneak past that initial portion.
All right. So
You kind of see which way I was going.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
that first pass, I know I only got an hour with his spell, right?
Yes.
So I'm moving as quickly as I can, avoiding any kind of people, and I'm looking for secret entrances into buildings.
All right.
And then
So
once I know about an hour is up, I'm going to find a little hidey hole to flip my thing.
all right. So heading up around this building, it takes you no effort whatsoever to get past the guards.
Okay.
They're alert, but they are not like seeking out invisible infiltrators. So you're able to get past the guards without any issues, and your circuit of this building here, looking through the cracks in the walls and the broken windows and everything, this building appears absolute to all your to all intent and purposes. It appears to be an abandoned, dilapidated building.
Okay.
This second building is the servants' quarters. At this stage of the day, it also appears to be empty. But it also appears to be a building that is in good repair and obviously in use. This building is a storage building. There's no windows or anything, and the front door is not locked, but it is closed and latched. I don't know if you want to, and there's only a door here in the front of the building.
I don't want to mess with that.
Okay. So real quick, I'm going to bring you all right. Hold on.
Holding. Stand by to stand by, sir.
I gotta recycle some liquid up here.
Yeah, I don't know how to clear all them things at the bottom anymore. It's not there. Whatever it might go to.
All right. So I'm going to bring you to the. The screen's going to go blank for everyone else, except for Francis.
That's fine.
All right. Is that the case?
Yes, I
Yes.
see guards.
I don't see shit.
All right. So that's the front of the building. There are two guards right there at the front entrance.
Okay.
I'll give you a minute if you want to move around the outside of the building freely.
I do as soon as I find what the there it is. my pencil. All right. Let me zoom out just a little bit. I'm drawing. Sorry, my bad. Still on draw mode. We'll be a peeping Tom. Look at me peeping. I'm peeping.
Is it peeping like a cat in a seafood store?
That's right. All right. Let's see. Oh. And I accidentally stepped on a duck.
All right. Before you go any farther, I need you to roll a d20.
All right.
No.
Just a straight D20.
Yep.
That'll be a 13, sir.
All right. Go ahead and keep going.
I see somebody. That I don't know if you know, Led, but I see a number 10 under that person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Is that their passive perception?
That's better.
I see another lady. Hello, pretty lady. Is that a servant girl?
Yeah. So far, all you have seen are some servants cleaning, straightening up.
Doing servant shit. Oh, something fucking happened. Oh, that was me. Oh my God. I do see another person here. Servant girl, I guess.
Yep.
And get on down. Bring it on home. Okay. Oh, I see an old dude.
All right. I need you to roll another d20.
I see an old dude playing an old dude. Yeah.
All right. Continue.
Does he look familiar to me at all?
Nope. You have never seen this guy before in your life.
Was he dressed as if he could be the Earl?
He is dressed very opulently in a very fancy dressing gown. He's reading a book, smoking a pipe, lounging in a very comfy chair.
All right. I will prepare the comfy cushions for interrogation.
All right, I'm going to move you back to the city map.
Now we talked about me if I could find a way in when they open the door for the servants to slip in, right? Was that my intent, or am I just getting the outside area look?
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out why I can't. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to keep everybody in the dark
I got
for
you.
the rest of the game.
No, that's fine. I understand.
For the sake of you guys, I will just use the map we have. So I saw a servant girl I saw a servant on the exits. I believe there was one about here. There was one here. And the opulent dressed man was lounging in this area, the circle. Guard 2 guards in the front.
No other guards in the house?
I did not see anything else. It only appeared to have 3, maybe 4 servants.
Nothing here and nothing here, huh?
But
Yes, yes. There are guards at the bottom of those stairs.
steps.
Oh, okay. Right. Hence the whole climbing the wall thing.
There.
Yep.
And of course, the servants were cleaning up and doing things, so they're moving around. I could not see the very center of the residence, obviously, but I could see in quite a bit. Did I see any, grates down underneath? Because all I saw was windows and doors.
No, it did not appear that there was a basement level,
Right.
but you can't be totally sure. The ground up here is a stone foundation, so it would be difficult but not impossible to have a below ground level.
Well, all right, fellas.
What I'm seeing is if we can, what's the distance between? Second. There's about 120 feet between the bottom of the stair and where the 2 guards are stationed at the front of the mansion.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm also guessing there's probably at any given time there's guards on the parapets up here.
Up there.
Yeah. So there are guards. The militia is up in the towers. They do have some that walk the walls, and of course, there's also the patrols on the street. And there are multiple patrols at any given time, and each patrol is between 4 and 6 militiamen.
Get jiggy with it.
So bear in mind, guys, once we secure the rat, Parkland can just grab one of the shrubs up here and teleport us anywhere we want to go. Right? He can teleport us out of the city.
It's back to where we have our stuff ensconced in the cave.
Well, I don't think that stuff's going to be there anymore since.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, we got found, and they may still be guarding it, trying to catch us again coming back. So I don't want to teleport to that and then be stuck.
Where, after Francis does his reconnaissance of the building, where are you guys going? Where are you finalizing your plan?
We can go back to the inn, I guess.
Yeah, the gnome, sweet gnome.
All right, so I'm going to grab everybody and move everybody at once.
Okay. And so I just use Mad Chop's spell. I still have my medallion that I can recon in the house. I can pull it off. But you guys, I'd rather have you guys close in case shit goes pear-shaped.
Well, we can still do the cliff climb with the ladders.
Yes.
The main thing is to, as quietly as possible, get to the residence, and ideally, I'd love to take out those 2 guards without causing an alarm.
All right, so the mansion is a pretty standard-looking building. I mean, the one thing that stood out to Francis is that there's a lot of windows. and they're very large windows, and they do not seem to be. They're not barred. There's no gates or bars in front of any of the windows.
Arrogance betrays him.
And yeah, so there were curtains, but all the curtains were open to let in the daylight. Yeah, and
Should have had Francis unlock one of those windows.
Yeah, I should be able to get in there, no trouble.
yeah. So
Here we go around the backside.
your professional opinion is that even a member of the party would have no problem getting into that building stealthily.
We just had to get up the cliff face.
Right.
That's good as shiz.
So we think after dark, use Sir Chode's pass without trace to get us up the cliffs into the Earl's residence, and then Francis can get us into the residence. Or do we want to conceal ourselves somewhere and watch for further rat and then try to get in?
Now, if we can go ahead and get in, and we can cuff and stuff and hogtie the Earl to a chair, we can wait for the rat to show up inside and take him out there.
Yeah.
Father Scab votes for that.
I'm all about that.
All right, so we are attacking. So okay.
Yes, we are.
Once we do this,
Kind of attack.
yeah. Once we do this, our cards are laid out on the table. The Duchess knows we're on tour, or has a good idea. So
Fuck. At this point, I say bring it. If we can get them out of the keep and kill them outside, it'll make the keep that much easier.
right, and
All right, I need everyone to roll a perception check
Oh shit!
or insight or whatever gives you the best bonus.
You motherfucker! At least I got that out of the way now.
All right, so most of you realize that as the sun has set, you have not seen Credence all day.
was he supposed to come back and check on us? I don't remember.
What? He hasn't even. You know that he's been staying with the at the Rangers way station, but he didn't come and see you at breakfast. He didn't come and check in with you at any point during the day.
Well, shall we go check on Credence?
Let's go check on Credence, because I'm thinking that he's not in a good way.
Okay.
This could be.
So we don't have to go down there.
Oh,
You can just stay right here. But as it is now after dark, when you step outside,
I don't like his tone.
We're in the dark again.
hello,
When do we
darkness,
step
my old
outside?
friend.
Yeah.
you step outside and you are looking out into the night sky of the city. Come on.
Got that right, because
Hey,
I don't see any stars,
I'm
though.
human. I can't see without light.
Yes, but what you do see is a blue flash that goes across the sky.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Did I? Oh, there we go. I was going to say, did we crash?
All right.
So did everyone see that?
No.
No.
I'm back to the city. No.
Yeah, I'm
So
back to
nobody
the city
saw the
now.
blue flash?
No.
Nope.
See, hang on.
Is this for me, or actually
What
Parkman?
the hell? Why? Whoa. My screen is like freaking out. Every time I try to increase my map size, it shoots back to 10%. What the?
All right.
Coming on.
Let me try this one more time.
Okay.
Because this was supposed to work.
Refresh.
All right.
Well, that's neat.
How's that?
That's different. Yep.
All right. So everyone can see
Right.
the party looking out over the city.
Yeah, with
All
a
right.
woman.
Yeah, look at that.
I see the city line, and it's black.
Ooh, is it?
or black.
What about the redhead? There's a flash up here at the very top.
Yes, and
flash,
what you're
more
supposed
of
to
a-
see is a blue flash
Oh, there
that
it
goes
went.
across
There it
the
goes.
sky.
Saw that.
There it went.
Yep.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh,
Oh,
Okay, so we see a blue flash as we go out to go and check on
Fellas, I'm getting a
Oh,
Groundhog Day
go and
vibe.
check on
Yes.
what have we learned about blue flashes?
is this the blue flash I requested?
Yes.
Okay. And it's
Nothing good
unfortunate
comes of
because
that.
Parkman's not here. However, Parkwin gets a feeling of foreboding, and something just doesn't seem.
All right. So with that,
Oh, fuck.
when you go down to the Ranger Way station, the Rangers tell you that Credence was gone when they woke up in the morning. He spent the night. He seemed a little sullen, but then in the morning, he and all his equipment was gone.
Sounds like he went on his own volition, anyways.
Maybe.
Now we have Carquin has a sense of foreboding because of the blue flash.
Well, yeah. So you guys all saw the blue flash, and he developed a sense of foreboding. Oh, yes, I forgot. Father Scab and a Fuego roll perception.
1 second. I'm gonna get back, but I had to reload. Not even sure I want to look at the roll.
Oh, actually, no, don't. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
a bad roll.
Yeah. No, it was a good roll. Never mind. Yeah. What I was gonna do is not possible at this point, so it doesn't matter.
Sure.
But yeah, Carquin gets a sense of foreboding, and he becomes slightly depressed, for lack of better terms. A little bit sad.
It says that he can't give us any more than that.
That's all he knows.
Yeah. But it is well after dark.
Are we breaking in tonight? What are we doing, boys?
Yes, we're breaking in tonight.
Okay.
Even with Carquin's sense of foreboding.
Yep, he's still willing to drive on with the mission.
Okay.
All right. So the wild shape. Are we still doing the wild shape with Carquin? Is that still your plan?
Mad Chop, I could use my thing too, and we could help him. But
It's if I mean we're how many ladders are we talking here?
probably just the one.
One or two at most. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
we're not attacking
there's-
it to take it over. We're sneaking.
Like I said, there's ropes and ladders, so any combination of that will get you to the top of the cliff without any difficulty.
if there's two ladders that are long enough, we can just use those if they're long enough to reach.
Yeah, we just do that.
See no reason to complicate it any more than that. If there's two ladders that are long enough, and if Francis can just go back up like he did and grab a couple of ladders, that's.
I could use my medallion once. Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
I can. I now could carry a couple of extension ladders that reach out to 20 feet, probably. And carry them something like just. So I'm thinking that Francis, I don't know how what your strength is, but
Not too good.
You're strong enough to carry a ladder.
Oh, absolutely yes.
So
one
like,
at a time.
all I'm saying is that there's enough equipment at the scaffold to get you up the cliff.
Okay. So I use my medallion. I turn invisible, slip by the guards again, and carry a ladder carefully.
Hold on, I gotta step away for 1 second.
Okay. I'll carry it carefully. It's late enough at night; nobody should be awake. And if I do see any guards walking around, I just lay the ladder down and step back.
All right. I just need you to roll a stealth check one time.
All right.
God.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a win. Oh.
No, baby.
There it is.
Nice.
Noise.
I rolled an 11, but I got a 13 plus.
Sure. Yeah, so you make it undetected back to the cliff. And you are able to stop. I will draw.
But we like drawing.
I don't like the drawings you guys make.
Fine.
See, now it won't draw for me. All right. So there we go.
Wow, freak storm just hit the house. Got some trees knocked down in the backyard. That was weird.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I heard some thunder a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a
Yeah,
pop-up thunderstorm type thing going on tonight.
Yeah, I've
It
got
missed
thunder
us.
going off in the back of me right now.
Really strong wind.
It's hot as balls where I'm at. Can't wait for our windows to get replaced.
All right. So what I miss? Are we climbing yet?
Yeah, so the ladder has been set up. Everybody go and move yourself to where you are staging.
Where it is. Oh, yeah.
What are you doing over there, Fuego?
He's like, I'm going this way.
Now my
Sure you
my map is too small.
All right.
Ooh, wrong road.
Oh, no, that's the one. I'm invisible.
Should have taken the right at Albuquerque.
I'm invisible.
All right.
Invisible.
Um,
I guess I should.
now you can't see Francis, but you can hear him, and he basically gives you directions to get to the house. So Francis, you will go ahead and draw the path that you want everyone to take.
Oh, I got a yellow thing. I can draw this one, right?
Yes, I'm asking you to draw.
Oh yeah.
I guess to there for now.
No idea.
Oh, you don't see my blue line?
Yeah,
There it is.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Wow.
Okay. So let's go ahead and move everyone, or go get in a order of movement. The first person can go right there. Right there. And then everyone else.
If you would grab that line and put it on the map. Because
I
every
mean,
time
it is on the map.
You have to go
No.
up the stairs.
because when
map
I put
layer.
my guy on it, I'll end up moving it.
I can't get off the cliff for some reason.
You'll have to come up the stairs to the left to get up there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay.
It wouldn't let me up either for some reason.
Really? I don't know why, because there's no barriers there.
They wouldn't let me do it either.
Oh, wait a minute. I did it. Oh, no.
Okay.
It's all good.
So, in the order of movement, let's go ahead and have each of you in turn roll a stealth check, with the exception of Francis, Francis, you can put yourself at the point where you want everyone to enter the building.
Yeah. No.
There it is.
All right. So, Fuego, go ahead and move yourself to the building. Then Grangle. All right, Chode, go ahead.
Pretty stealthy for a clanky dude.
Yeah.
Did we lose Mad Chop altogether?
Oh, I'm here. Oh, stealth. Ooh,
All right.
we
So,
managed to do stuff.
believe it or not, everyone made it.
I believe it.
So far.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to move Mad Chops over here.
Okay.
Well, why did that?
And does Tarquin? There's a bush right here that we could use if we had to. But we'll have him.
Everyone likes a good bush.
We'll have him teleport us back to where the horses are.
Yeah. So if you want to use that travel by plant, you have to get back over here.
Okay.
This is the nearest. Well, besides the grass, but you know, I think that's what you need right there. Is
Okay.
Those are the nearest trees.
Right here.
Where would our horses be situated?
They are back at the inn.
At the end. Left side of the water. Gnome, sweet gnome, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna put a little circle at the trees that are close to that. Because once we get him, we're gonna want to run like hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That set of trees right by Gnome Sweet. Because we're gonna have a body with us, and I think the town's guard might get upset.
A bit.
All right. So when I put you on this next map, I just need you to.
Don't move. Don't touch anything.
I'm just gonna need you to put yourselves where you're gonna be at the top center.
Francis, take the lead.
So is the servant? We see the servant through the window.
So she is no longer in that room.
Okay. I wanted to go into one of these smaller rooms. Oh. You know what? This one over here to the right. Yes, this one. Looks like an office. Oops.
You point, we go.
And I'm gonna jimmy open. Use my arrow key. That door or that window. See if I can get this to stop snapping so I can draw good. It's still snapping. Stop it. Snapper,
All right.
no
The window opens.
And I check for traps. Oh yeah.
My place.
Does not appear to be trapped.
All right. And we're in.
And like Lynn.
All right. So yeah, this is an office. It seems very small.
Just take a quick look and see what's on the desk here.
So it seems to be a ledger, written in code. Like there's a series of letters and then some numbers.
Take that.
So Francis and Chode, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Yep. I burn out. I burnt my best one already.
So, Chode, you get the impression that this is a record of perhaps bribes or kickbacks or something, that this is money that is being exchanged for probably nefarious reasons. There's different colored inks, but only for the numbers. The black ink is all for the letters, but the numbers are all written in like green, red, blue inks, and then there's some symbols next to these things that repeat themselves. Now you can't tell exactly what all this is for, but it's very clear to you that this is money that's being paid and money that's being received, and the symbols tell you what it is, but that you can't tell right now. And it's a pretty thick book. There's probably about 200 pages, and it's about half full.
I could
Quick,
tear one out if we wanted to try to figure it out later. Or do we just want to take the whole book and say to hell with it?
I figured
We just take the whole damn thing. Fuck them.
Let's take the book.
All right, we're taking the book.
We're not leaving
The whole damn
survivors.
thing.
Take it.
No witnesses, they said.
is there anything else in here in any drawers that are not trapped that we can open quickly and quietly?
All right, is that what you're doing? You're going through the drawers?
Our stealthier people need to do that.
Well, right now everybody gets a +10, so
That doesn't give everybody, dexterity checks they need to be able to check for traps and.
yeah, not for traps, just for stealth. Yeah.
Francis, do you see anything you need to look at or check or?
I mean, I can pull through the. You want me to dig through the drawers? I guess I got volunteered.
Well, you're the thief here.
All right. All right, I'll do rogue shit.
Checking for traps.
Yep, checking for traps and stealthily. Oh, no, that's probably not the right thing, is it? I checked the desk for traps, hidden compartments.
And there are none.
All right, and I slide open the drawers just as carefully as I can.
All right, so you find a bottle of what looks to be expensive wine.
I did not find it. It was in my bag already.
And a small bag with 25 gold pieces in it.
That'll buy dinner.
I reach into my bag and pull out 25 electrum pieces and put it in there and then slide it back in. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Although that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And I would say Francis needs to check the hallway before any of us move outside.
So, what would I roll to listen at the door and all that good stuff?
Perception.
I have a +6 in perception. Does anybody have a better one?
I've got a +4. No.
What'd you say, perception?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
+4, but
I have a
+6.
seven.
I got 7.
Yeah,
There
mine's
you go.
7.
I recommend you guys listen at the door.
I don't perceive.
Yeah, so Father Scab says that, hey, I hear some muffled voices in that hallway. They're not right outside the door, but they're close.
All right, boys. We probably need to go back out the window and pick a different entry.
okay. And back out the window we go then. Damn it.
Back out the window. There you go. Oh, let me out. Why won't I get out?
I couldn't help myself. I heard you go
Usually-
back out the window. I went, click, closed. Francis closes the window, turns around. All right, do we have everybody? Where's the wee man? Just see him hopping up and down. Help me out.
I'm here.
Let's see here. All right. I'm still invisible.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Okay. Oh, just a d20. My bad.
All right. Carrying on.
Carrying on. I lead you guys down this way. Whoops. I kept trying to grab a character. I was looking out of the corner of my eye trying to grab my character, and I was actually grabbing somebody else, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't moving. All right. In we go. I know. Oops. I believe this might be a library.
Yeah, so this is like a library or a reading room.
All right. I pee on the rug.
What?
Nah,
Down
just
on the
kidding.
rug, man.
It's kind of marking my territory.
I'm the pee on the rug bandit.
This is mine now.
All right.
But what's the material here on the table?
So that's just some like some pamphlets. It's just some doodles.
Doodling.
Doodle, doodle, doodle.
All right. I pointed everybody and tell them to stay back over on this side. And I listen at the door.
All right, so you hear some very muffled voices, but they seem very far away.
All right. Is this room lit other than us being in it?
No.
Okay. So I will.
No. The light for that the light that's coming in through the windows is just the ambient light from the moon.
Okay. I'm going to crack that door open enough where I can look out. And being invisible, obviously, no one will see me.
Okay.
And do I see the muffled voices where they're coming from?
No, but you can tell that they are coming from down the hallway,
Okay,
and this hallway is lit.
gotcha. Um, are we
Why
going
don't
to?
you let
Are we?
Francis? Why don't you scout further ahead and then come back?
Um, I can. Okay. So, are we here to capture the Earl or Ferd or both?
Both,
Both,
Well,
right? Both.
if we
Okay.
have to.
Because I mean, I can look for the Earl, is what I'm saying.
yeah, that's what I kind of want you to do. Are we? I guess is that what we want to do? Is look for the Earl.
Yeah, what I suggested was we look to the Earl and we basically tie him to the chair and gag him and wait for Ferd the Right to show up.
Well, yeah. Sure. All right. All right. I get that far and I see a guy there.
Yeah, so you see a guy who's obviously a guard. He is dressed in the militia's colors.
All right.
He's not the is he the only one that you
Oh,
see?
nope. Now I see this
Okay,
one.
no, I see. I see. All right.
I got vision of him. Okay. All right. I've pushed my luck enough, even though I'm invisible. And I let them know where the guards are down the hallway. And they're facing into the hallway. And are those the muffled voices I was hearing?
Yeah, so those were the voices that you heard. Um and it seems apparent that the office that you were in was obviously closer to them, so that's why
Right.
Chode and Father Scab heard them a little bit louder.
Francis, does it appear that they are standing guard in front of the Earl's bedroom or something?
Couldn't tell. Looks like the hallway leading out. And I didn't see stairs up, although this area here, as I'm pinging it, I know you guys only see black. Looks like that could be stairs. In fact, I'm sure it is because I see them here. So those are stairs up. So they're basically guarding at the bottom of the stairs, which would take us to the top level where the Earl's at. I tell you what I could do. I
That way?
could um, I could grab a coin or something and throw it down this way, guys.
All right. So Father Scab says, "Hey, where did you see him earlier?"
He was hanging out in the room next to us, right here. We'd have to go down the hallway to the right. There's my little arrow
I mean,
drawer.
yeah. I mean, we could go down the hallway. We could go out the windows and
Yep,
see if he's in that room.
we could.
Or Francis could very quickly and then come back.
All right.
We'll let Francis do that.
Yeah, Francis does everything.
Well,
I just feel like the
you do
more
the
we
road
go in and
trip.
out of windows, the more chances we stand of.
Oh, oh my!
All right. So
The servant girl's
Francis,
is serving the master.
Oh, well,
Oh, service.
all right.
What?
I'm gonna send you a message, Francis. What you see?
All right.
she applying the gut 5,000.
Oh, as Carquin says, I haven't even bought her dinner yet.
I gotta see. I had this in my head, but when I'm actually writing it out, I feel. I just feel so bad.
Uh, it sounded good on paper, and then you said it out loud. Uh,
Ow.
yes, it is. The girl is kneeling before I come back and
Oh,
tell them.
yeah. Go ahead. Go back to the.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah.
back to the library.
Uh, we still have the gloves, right? I have the gloves on me, and
Chicken
in
gloves.
5 minutes I will be back to tell them what's going on. Um, oh, I can't get inside. Someone closed the window
That's what
again.
she said.
There we go. I let them know that the girl appears to be kneeling before the Earl, quote unquote, praying as he lays his hands upon her head to bless her. It's a strange way to bless her. He's got just the one hand and a handful of ponytail. I don't understand how.
Well, alrighty then.
So he is
So
pretty busy.
should we try to all of us quickly make our way down there and catch him in flagrante delicto?
Uh, I mean,
Or do we want
as
to?
soon as you guys go into the hallway, you're going to be seen. I can go in there and try to knock him out, hit him upon the head at head level. I want to be clear, and knock him out.
We have. What about the servant girl though?
So or
Wait till
actually,
she
you know what?
finishes, and
Mad
when he's in a very relaxed state.
Mad Chops and Grango, you can Misty step into the room if you go back outside, go down, and just not so far that you can see them, but see into the room. You could Misty step in there, couldn't you?
Yes, I have a clear line of sight. Correct.
Yes, you would from the window. Well, you'd have to get on Grango's back, but maybe, man. But yeah, you guys could teleport into the room, and then I could either open the window and let everybody else in once you guys deal with him, or you can see in the window if you can have a spell ready. Can you put him to sleep?
Anybody have the sleep spell?
That's not in my repertoire.
I don't.
I can set him on fire.
Now, hold on.
Now I'm invisible.
That might be maybe later, but
I'm invisible and I can get in there without him quote unquote seeing me, but the door's gonna open for me to do it, or a window's gonna open. And there's no way for me to open a window or door without him seeing it. And
Are you sure about that? I mean, he seems to be, based on your description, he seems to be distracted.
As long as she's distracted too. I mean,
so let's do this. Let me and Mad Chops get outside the window. We can see when the door opens. We'll watch for the door to open and see it close again, and then we can Misty step into the room whilst you deal with the
I'll grab
deal with the young lady.
Yeah, I'll grab him by the mouth and keep him from screaming out while you guys get in, and then you can open the window for the rest of them to come in.
Okay.
That way you don't go into the hallway.
Okay.
All right, you guys go get set up, and I can watch you from here.
Out the window, so you'll have to open the window for us, sir.
This one's open. You want to go? You want to go out that one? Yeah.
Well, you guys should be able to open these windows.
Oh,
I mean, you can go out any
Well, I'm
window you
coming around
want.
this side of it.
which window do we need to go in? Look in? I guess this one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mad Chops will be where on my back if he needs. That's where he needs to be able to see in. And I'm assuming that this is that's where I'm seeing them is right here.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we will. Where's the door? There. So we can we DM? Can we see the door from there?
I don't know. Can you see the door?
Yes, we see the door.
As
So
long
if
as,
Mad Chops can see it,
one
then
of
I
us
can
can see
see
the
it.
door.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will watch for the door to open.
All right.
When the door opens and then closes, we will Misty step into the room to hopefully quickly and quietly subdue the female while Francis subdues the Earl.
Okay, ready?
All right.
What is my job? What
Sorry?
I'm just
Hey.
going to be in the room just to be there.
Yeah,
Or am
just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, Francis, describe how you intend to subdue the Earl.
I am going to. Damn, allergies. I'm going to, when I get into the room, I'm going to dart across. After opening the door, I'm going to try to open it quietly and close it to where it's just about closed, and then I'll dart across, grab him from behind, reach up underneath with one hand, and put him in a half Nelson, and reach around with the other hand and cover his mouth.
Okay.
As we see the door get pushed closed, we will Misty step in next to the female and grab her by from behind and around, covering her mouth up, and tell her not to scream.
All right. So go ahead and Francis, roll a stealth. Make a stealth roll. Okay. So you are able to move, open the door, enter, and do all the things you just said quietly.
Now that he's
Mad Chops and I cast Misty Step.
and enter the room.
When you're supposed to cast Misty Step, I peed on my boots. Is that not how it works?
Misty Step, not Pisty Step.
I cast iron.
Misty, not Misty.
All right. So when Francis, go ahead and you do you have like grappling? Do you have any grappling?
I thought I
I
had.
think that's a strength check.
Well, I know what he's asking
Athletics.
for.
Okay.
Unarmed strike or something like that.
Yeah. I know you're not trying to kill this guy, but
I thought.
go ahead and
Yeah, I don't.
okay. What's your dexterity bonus?
I do have unarmed strike. If we wanted to do that, my dexterity bonus itself is 5.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna do for this guy.
And I do have an unarmed strike prepared with the +5.
All right. So he is unable to react. He is unable to react to your attack on him. So you successfully
Cool.
accomplish the maneuver that you just described, and he cannot cry out. However, the girl, upon seeing three strangers appear in the middle of the
Remember, I was
room,
trying to grab her from behind and put my claws over her mouth.
she still gets to scream.
Yeah, that would be a
So
reaction.
before you are able to adequately subdue her, she does cry out, and you yeah, and so
Exactly how does she cry out? Is it
Is it a little bit of sputtering?
no, she just screams ah.
And it's
Ah. Ah. Ah.
ah?
So you guys already.
Is it like an ah of fear or an ah of oh?
So I didn't say roll for initiative. I just said she just screamed out before you are able. She's able to get out a scream before you can cover her mouth.
As she utters her scream, then I subdue her mouth and just tell her, "Be quiet. Wait, what?
I bet
Be
you
quiet.
subdue
We're
her
not
mouth.
here for you.
Subdue her mouth and tell her, be quiet. We mean you no harm."
But my
So
mouth
you're
was
just
being subdued.
so you're just covering her mouth with your claw hand.
With my dragon hands, and I tell her quietly, "Be quiet. We mean you no harm."
All right, and it is obvious that she is terrified, and the rest, the three of us here in the reading room, we kind of hear this girl scream, and Father Scab looks at Chode with a very concerned look.
She go out the window or through the door?
Listen at the door and see if you guys hear anybody coming.
Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Do I hear anybody coming down the hallway or talking outside in the hallway?
Mm.
All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's roll for initiative.
Perfect.
Man, that one Thunderstrike actually shook my table. Damn.
They fixed it. I didn't have my piece clicked, and I rolled initiative, and it automatically did it. They must have made a change. Cool.
Well, let's see. I don't have my guy clicked. And yep, look at that. They fixed it. Because I didn't have my guy clicked.
They got tired
Awesome.
of seeing our dumbasses rolling and nothing happening.
Suddenly surrounded by a yellow square.
That's because you're hovering over your name on the turn order.
Really, I'm not, actually.
Oh, maybe it's just frozen. Because when I go like...
Okay, it went off after I did it again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We are weird.
You are having internets.
Oh, crap. Who was that?
The DM rolls a
That was
20.
me. Oh, shit. DM did roll a 20. What the fuck? Oh, it's probably for, no, not Scab. Scab did 11. For Carquin. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Francis.
Bonsoir. I am going to, because I got a hold of the Earl. I'm going.
Yeah, you just hold on to the Earl. We got this.
Well,
Okay.
I'm leaving this door open because you said you were just leaving it open a crack.
Yeah.
So we're just going to leave it open to indicate that it's open just a crack.
I'm obviously gonna eventually. We got to do something with this guy because I've got him in a half Nelson and bent over the table. Oh damn, I should have thought about how to say it.
Get you
Got me.
Brilliant.
Unless he had a chance to put his member away, it's
Yeah.
kind of swinging.
Yeah. Get him off me. Get him off me. He's got a hard on.
I doubt he's still turgid at this point.
No, I was talking about when the old guy was wrestling Beavis or Butthead.
Sorry.
Yeah, Beavis. It was Beavis. Yeah. Get him off me. He's got a hard on.
He got a boner.
Yeah, he got better. Yeah, so I guess I'll just keep him busy. I'll keep him bent over the table. I'm just gonna own it now. So
Just keep him bent over the table.
So all you guys are seeing is him now pushed, bent over the table, struggling like he's having a fit because you can't see me. So if the guards come in, he's just gonna be bent over the table, getting flailing around. They might just go, but then they'll be like, oh wait. So that's what I'm doing.
Can we now? Are the guards rushing? Did we hear the guards rushing down the hallway?
So at this point, you do not hear that. Your attention is directed towards the girl. But Chode, you do hear some noises from the other side of the door. You heard the scream, and then you heard what sounded like some other voices that were not the party.
Is this a solid door? Does it have a key lock hole you could look through, or?
There is no keyhole on this door. This is not a lockable door.
Gotcha.
I whisper to the girl and say, "No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind." I was going to say, you'd say something like, "Say out loud, oh, Earl, that was so good."
So I'll just look to Father Scab and just say, "Are you ready?"
Yeah, you're getting the nod from me.
All right. I pop the door, hop out. Yeah. I blow my screen up
All
there.
right, so I will set this up. So this is what you do see.
So I don't see very far.
All right, let me fix that. How's that?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm actually going to drop down one so you guys can get out. All right. And I will pop a couple of shots at this guy.
Funny.
I was hoping, but it's only not enough.
And to make sure the guy doesn't get off the table, I'm going to kick his feet far apart.
Looks even more like you're humping him. Great.
Was a
Oh, I'm hips in. I'm telling you now.
Hips in.
Hips in.
Was that a gnat on the second one? No. Okay. Yeah, just 25. Put him down.
Yeah, so this guy crumples up before he even knows what hits him.
I'll stay put.
Okay, is that it?
Yes.
All right, so what shape would we like to have Karquin change into?
Thinking for this, oof, probably a bear
Or a spider, where he can wrap them up
or
with
a spider.
webs.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, he could do a medium-sized spider, and
Or if there's room for a giant spider, that's fine.
I don't think there's room for that.
A
And
giant
not,
spider's no bigger than a large dog, I believe.
oh, okay.
You know, real spiders are no bigger than your hand, so giant spider would be about the size of a dog.
All right. Well,
See the wee man.
Karquin decides to turn into a tiger.
Jesus.
Grr.
And we're all dead.
Shit.
I'm away
Goes
from
to
my
a
computer.
tiger.
Did you use the tiger I gave you?
No. I keep forgetting to
Well,
turn that
we
into a token.
Well, we got to save that for Karquin.
All right, so he turns into a tiger.
Oh my.
Roar, baby. Roar.
And he is able
Just
to
roll them
move there. All right. So that's Karquin. And that's me. All right, Father Scab has moved.
Oh, now I can see more. What the heck? Weird.
Oh, wait a minute. Why did I do that?
We
Okay,
ask
yeah.
ourselves that too.
Forget that. Forget all that. I moved those guys prematurely.
Kind of like the
So,
Earl was about to go off prematurely.
all right. So the guards have moved. We are at a fuego.
Well, I can't see shit, so I'm going to move to the door. Shit, that was. I'm trying to measure. There we go. Okay, so that's 20. So I will go one more right there to not block the way, not block the doorway. And I'm done.
All right, Mad Chops.
Let's see. I'll step out and post up in the corner here.
All right, Grangle.
Well, I have currently have this girl. She's already alarmed everybody. I will take my turn to bind her and again reassure her that we mean her no harm.
Yeah, the binding
Okay.
should calm her.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's enough materials right there that you are able to bind her up. So how are you going to tie her up?
I'll bind her bind her to the chair that's right there beside me, and also I'll bind her mouth, and I'll ask Francis, "Are you good, or we need to bind him too?"
And an ethereal voice out of nowhere, over top of the Earl's head, says, "Yeah, we need to bind and gag him at some point."
I don't know if the I guess my turn would be use binding her.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you can
The
only
chair.
tie up one person at a time. So she is gagged and tied to the chair securely.
And with my movement, I'll move over next to Francis and the Earl. Be prepared to bind him with my next turn.
I got him bound.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You can stay right in that spot. He's not that far away.
So, all right. So that's my turn.
All right. So we're gonna go back to Carquin, and he's gonna do what he did, and he's going to make his movement and attack. There he is.
Oh shit!
There you go. That a boy, Carquin.
Everybody. So in here saying hello, guys.
Hello,
Hello.
little girl.
Hello.
Go away.
Is everyone having a great Father's
Oh,
Day?
wait, kid, you bother me.
Y'all hear that?
Yep, we're having
Great
fun.
No.
All right. Yeah. So
I told you.
Oh,
all right. So his bite missed, but his 2 claw attacks did hit.
Oh yeah, they just now landed for me.
You probably gutted him.
The guy is screaming in pain and fear,
Wow.
but he's still alive.
Not for long.
All right, and
Had more
now
hit
it
points than
is
the other
Father
one.
Scab. All right, and Father Scab is going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Are you sure about that?
I'm never sure about that.
It's been wholly unreliable.
Heavy on the holy.
Right. Well, more heavy on the unreliable than the holy.
And it connects with a resounding clunk. The guy shakes his head and keeps his feet.
This guy must be a
Must be a token.
pretty
He's a tough son of a bitch.
pretty stout fighter.
All right, Francis.
Hips in, waiting for Grango to help me tie him up. I don't want him
Hips
screaming
in.
out. That's all I'm doing is holding him until we get him tied up.
I just remember I was going to say something on my turn.
Ooh.
All right, so you're reserving your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm holding him, so I'm actually. Yeah.
All right, Chode.
Alright. So, volley to the top guy first.
All right.
11 put him out of his misery.
So which guy are you attacking? All right, so he is still on his feet.
Damn.
Okay, well.
Tiger clawed and
Arrowed.
Other two still on his feet?
Yep, he's
All
still
right.
hanging on there.
Alright, we'll come back to him then. Let's take a shot at the other guy, the other volley here for 12. And yeah, try to finish off the first guy. Another 14.
All right, so the guy that got hit with the arrows and the tiger bomb is now deceased.
Alright, and I'm going to actually move into the room here.
All right. So this guy's going to move here. He is going to get an attack of opportunity. The spiritual weapon does connect. The guy is going to attack Fuego, or Carquin.
I was going to say, damn, you made it down that quick, huh?
We play until 9, boys. We stopping at 8.
for 9.
We'll
I was going to say 9. It's 8 o'clock now.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Finish the
Oh, yeah,
battle.
no.
All right. So he hits Carquin for 6 points of damage. Come on, why do you do that? All right. The guards are done. And Fuego.
There you go.
All right. I can't make it up there to really help. I'm going to go in here and help Francis, I'm going to give him one of the burlap sacks that we can stuff in his mouth and pull over the Earl's head. And I think I have some rope that we can tie him up with. Let's see.
I got rope.
Okay, yeah.
And again, there's plenty of materials in the room that you can use to bind.
So we got that guy trussed up.
And that was my action, my movement, and everything.
Okay, Mad Chops.
All right. I'll make it up to the corner. Get a better lay of the land here. And so I see 2 other guards, correct? Yes.
Yes, you see. You see 2 dead and 2 living guards.
Okay.
The term is 2 dead. It's 2
All right, I'm going to cast a spell, but something that's not going to be too loud. I'll put it up. Phantasmal Killer. I've been dying to use this. You tap into nightmares of the creature you see within range and create illusionary manifestation of his deepest fears, visible only to that guard. So, and I'm looking at this fella right here. And he, where is it? There it is. Oh, level. Submit. So what? And yes, it's 14. He did not save, so he is frightened and takes 11 psychic damage, and he'll have to do the saving throw again on his next turn. And if he fails again, he'll take 4d10 psychic damage as well.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Wrangle.
So, crap, this measurement thing is... The jumpiness of the screen tonight is just killing me.
That's an issue, not an issue.
I can move to there on my movement. So with him and the girl trussed up, I'm going to dart out the door and up to here. Let's see. All right. So do I have something I can use here that will... Let's see. The only thing sucky about being a paladin is unless I've got my bow out, I don't really have any, other than my breath weapon, I don't have any feet. It's the... Far am I from this first guard here? More than 30 feet, I believe.
All right. So,
yep.
I am just going to throw this spider over here. This is the source of the guard's fear.
Okay. So he's afraid of spiders. Okay, so I do not have. Well, I could do. I have that prepared. Moonbeam. I guess I can cast Moonbeam. So that's the only thing I can cast at a distance, really. Or. Oh. I just threw that up in the chat, I think, or I should have. It should have appeared up there. Or did it not?
Not yet. It might take a minute.
There it is.
There it is. Ooh, and snake strike.
So I'll cast Ensnaring Strike on the guy who's frightened.
Okay. So does
Oh, no, never mind. Hold on a second. I've got to hit him with a weapon attack first, so never mind. I can't do that. Well, shit. All right, so I guess it's Moonbeam or nothing. Hold on a second. Can I do this? That's a bonus action. So I move to here. Never mind. I've already cast that. I probably have another spell slot to do it, but screw it. I'm going to. Shit. If I Misty Step to there, that'll put me in reach of him, right? Right there where your spiritual weapon is.
yeah, you'll be within melee range of everybody.
Okay. Well, then I'll use a bonus action to Misty Step to there. Then I will use my action to give him the old cursed sword action. Two-handed.
All right.
If that doesn't finish him, let's throw an extra divine smite in there. Or an extra 1d8.
There she is.
2d8, excuse me.
That's it.
There we go. Throw in an additional 11. Oh, no, it'd be just an additional 6. That's
That's our girl. I mean, Grangle.
so that'll be a total of 16 and 6, 22 points of damage to him.
All right. So that's a devastating blow, but he's still on his feet.
All right. Well, that finishes my turn.
Keep going, baby. Keep going, baby.
What?
Into the fray.
For those two spell
Other step is
slots.
next.
That's a good boy.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Nothing. Wasn't me.
Somebody keep.
All right.
Let's playing other sounds in there. That's not.
Keep going, baby.
Yeah. I don't like the sword anymore.
What? I didn't hear it. What did it say?
It's a
It's
dude
a
talking.
guy.
It's a dude.
Oh yeah, let's not do that. That's enough. That's enough of that.
That'll be enough of that.
Yeah, I can't help that. That's just what happens when you're wielding a cursed sword.
Oh.
Oh,
See, here we go.
it's a pie sword.
Here we go.
There's
All
right.
the other shoe
And
has
the other
dropped.
shoe drops.
Before long,
Ooh.
Grangle's going to be craving carrots.
Damn, the spiritual weapon is coming out big time.
Coming out swinging.
Yeah, it is. Damn.
All right. Spiritual weapon drops this guy. Hold on. What happened here? Oh, I see what happened. Yeah. I skipped over Carquin.
So Carson goes ahead and gets his attack.
So yeah, Cartman's gonna go ahead and do that other dude.
Just
Whoa.
do the other dude.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
And he puts his mouth on that guy.
Oh God.
So he puts that
And,
guy in his mouth? Is that what you're saying?
That
We
does
have-
for Jim.
yeah.
We have descended.
Did we ever ascend?
I was huck-a-bucking a guy over a table, so I started it. It's my fault.
Oh
right.
God.
So yeah, those guys are dead in the hallway. Right there in front of you. You have 4 dead bodies on the floor.
We need to get those bodies pulled into another room and out of sight.
And
How about the privy right there?
Yeah,
We
let's
throw them all in the bathtub.
Stack them in the tub.
all right.
Perhaps we need to put somebody in those uniforms. Little
Francis?
We can,
Francis is just like in Discord, got his feet up on the desk, watching the 2 prisoners.
so
Okay.
we need to strip those bodies and hide them in the privies. And whoever the uniforms will fit, we need to get them on.
All right. So Father Scab is just going to reply, what about the guy by the stairs?
Still a guy alive?
Oh, yeah. Well, so you've already moved spiritual weapon down there, I see.
Yeah, that's why he moved it. You can't see that guy?
I see him now. Yes, I see him. So yeah, I guess we need to take care of him.
All right. Chode.
No, we're just
Hey,
going to
so
clean
that's-
up his buddy's bodies while he watches.
So as Francis is even though he's tied up and everything, do we need to immobilize him further? I can always give him a little clam action.
Uh, he had,
Clam him up.
he had some
He was
clam
getting
action
some.
going. We interrupted it.
He interrupted his clam action. Oh my God.
So is that a yes or a no or
We're going to hell.
No,
no?
I don't see
Okay.
any.
All right.
You know,
All right.
save that
Hey,
because we may need
Hang
it.
on. Give me. I need to take 2 minutes.
All right. We'll, we'll save the beard for later.
Mute myself.
We hear you now.
All right. So where was we?
Well, we denied the clam action, so I'm going to 2, 3. I'm going to move out and up. Oh, damn, that's a lot of people. As far as I can go. Am I completely blocked, or do I have a chance with disadvantage?
No, the way it's set up, it's too risky.
Okay, I'm good.
With a dragonborn, a tiger.
Oh my. Denied. Yep.
You could always try. Chode, have you already moved your maximum?
Yeah, I moved my maximum, so I'll just hold my turn for this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I said it earlier, but I didn't. I thought it.
All right. So that guy moves forward. He takes. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. So the spiritual weapon gets a hit on this guy as he moves forward. But he's still conscious.
Wow. I wonder if I could reach him. My blades are thirsty.
What just moved over there?
But that's about as far as he can go.
I saw something move over here.
I don't know if you did.
Please don't kill me.
That's don't you worry about it.
All right. De Fuego.
I'm going to rush my 45 feet. Why am I right there? Holy shit! I can't reach him. Close but no cigar. I'm finished.
All right, Mad Chops.
Looks like the hall is quite full. I don't know if I could get a clean shot.
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Depends what you're gonna cast.
Yeah. Do magic missile. No, I always hit.
Magic missiles are a good choice in this situation.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Check it. So I fire off 3 of them. There's 1, 2, and 3. 11 points of damage.
11 points to that original 16 he took.
So they hit him, and he's hurt, but he shakes it off.
Oh, he's a Taylor Swiftie, huh? Or
Shake it off.
Seamstress. Tasty seamstress.
yeah, tasty seamstress.
All right, Grangle.
Where does Carquin fit into all this? Where's he in the battle?
Well, he's
over him one. I can see him, but I know we skipped over him once.
He's after you.
Okay. All right.
He attacks before me.
Okay.
I can see him on the turn order, even though you guys can't, and I just double clicked the last time.
I'm gonna slip between Carquin and Fuego, and I'm gonna introduce him to the cursed sword, two-handed. Wow.
That's why you've been coming.
One of them hit.
For more.
Wow.
That's why you've been coming back for more.
I think the 21 points from the other one should finish him. If not, then have a divine smite to add to it.
You can always count on me to help you forget about it all.
I bet Grangle wishes he had rabbit ears right now.
You can always count on me.
Yeah, so I guess the rage that you feel from being betrayed by your sword leaves this guy in twain.
So we can use his clothing.
Take it to the hasty seamstress, see if she can fix it.
Damage.
I want you to think of how good I make you feel.
And then as he drops, I'll step over him and look and see if I see anything further down the hall, any other movement or hear any other movement.
So you don't see or hear anything at this time?
A few more feet I can move, so. All right, there's another guard.
But wait, there's more.
The guard to my right on the other set of stairs. So let me just see, make sure I've gotten my full movement in here. So I went here.
Now, keep in mind that moving between Fuego and Carquin is actually 10 feet.
Okay. So,
you're
all right. Well, then I reached my maximum movement then.
All right.
Scared.
I think so.
So Carquin moves, and he makes a bite.
Ooh, damn.
And he makes a claw.
Yeah.
Carquin's a little pissed too, apparently.
And he ends that guy.
I would say so.
And let's do a little something here. Yep. And Carquin roars very loudly.
Well, shit, Carquin.
Of course.
Because of course he does. That just means more skull smashing, though.
In his bloodlust, he forgot where you guys were and what you were trying to do. All right. Father Scab calls out to Grangle, do you need us up there?
Well, Gringle responds, probably, since Carquin just notified the world that we're here.
All right. So then I'm going to move there. And I'm going to move the spiritual weapon here. And yeah, that'll be that. Francis.
Hardened prisoners.
All right, I'd like you to roll a straight D20.
That'll be a 10.
Yes. And I'd also like you to make a perception check.
No, I'm not zipping his fly. Until Daniel can stay out. I perceived it all.
Yeah. So what you perceive is the young lady has been attempting to break out of her bonds. You can tell that she has some skill with knots and being tied up, and she is very cleverly trying to make her way out of the restraints.
I'm imagining that my hour is almost up with my amulet anyways. So I'm going to flip the eye back and appear in front of her and go, Madam, I do not recommend to escape. And I'll reset her knots.
All right, she is secured again. And she is terrified.
Yes, a rather handsome, dapper young man appeared in front of her and told her he was going to keep her tied up. I can see. I mean,
all right.
Many would just get excited. Like,
just another Sunday.
Also, tell me, how did you restrain the Earl?
Fuego and I tied him and gagged him with a burlap sack. We tied him to the chair.
Yeah.
Well, he's on a couch.
Oh, yeah. So we tied him to that chair. Sorry, I thought that was a chair too. I didn't realize that.
All right.
And I will come close enough to the door that I can hear what's. But also be able to keep an eye on the windows and all.
All right, Chode.
All right. Move up. Let's see. Okay, and I'll whisper, come back and tell you guys, I can see, I don't know how far you can see, Grango. Are you able to see down here?
I can see there's two guards outside the windows.
Okay, gotcha. That must be the main entrance, I guess. Okay, that's it. I'm good.
All right. And now that that there's the roar, the two guards at the main entrance come in.
I'll use my attacks I just held.
All right. But first,
Well, take a shot from the spiritual weapon.
one of them gets boinked by the spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon is winning tonight.
Don't.
Wait a minute. You beat me to it.
I'm
All
guarding
right.
prisoners. It's easy.
Which one did it boink?
All right.
Which one did it boink?
The first one to come in, which is this guy on your right or left.
Gotcha. All right. And I will volley, shooting the one you just hit first.
All right.
Let's see. Let's try to go ahead and the next one,
Fucking kill him.
and we'll put a little bit of that on that one. Oh, that's real helpful. 11. So 18 for the first guy and 11 for the second.
Now, while they are all hit and taken not by surprise, but they are definitely shocked to see a tiger, a dragonborn, and
I thought he was a bear.
And a floating mace.
oh no, I'm using the bear attacks, but I'm
Oh.
adding the extra damage that tigers give.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're taken aback to see you guys there, plus some dead bodies, but they are still in the fight. All right, the Fuego.
I'm going to slip down there. Oh shit! I gotta measure. Damn it! 'Cause I had to sneak between people.
No, you don't have. There's.
Oh,
Well, okay, yeah,
enough room?
yeah. You moving between Chode and Karkwin adds an extra 5 feet, or it makes that instead of a 5-foot move, it's 10 feet.
Well, I can move 5. Yeah, okay. I can move 5 more feet. Damn it! Get off of that, Michael. This guy first.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give him some. Oh, he's gonna get both of them then.
Wow.
Double.
Like that little kid in the reel. Oh, shit.
That was a crit.
Yeah. So the first guy gets just absolutely slaughtered. He doesn't even have a chance to say "ow." The other guy gets 2 solid hits, but stays on his feet.
He's hating life though.
Oh, he is definitely hurting. You can tell.
And
Not happy.
I'm done.
All right.
I worked my way down the hall, my full movement, and
Oh, let me get rid of this little spider guy.
there I am.
All right, Grang, are you
I'm
going to do anything?
Nope.
All right, Grangle.
Calm down, buddy. There you go.
Welcome to the party. Schwickety, schwackety.
Oh, shh.
Get you some of that, baby.
I'm pretty sure he's not on his feet anymore.
No. I didn't have to throw any extra divine smite in on that one.
God, you're pathetic. Oh, God, you're pathetic. pathetic.
What is I can't hear what the sword is saying. It's just not coming
It
through
says,
on my side.
it says, "Oh God, you're pathetic.
It's what?
Oh God, you're pathetic."
All right. So you end this guy, and it appears that, at least for the moment, as far as you can tell, there are no more guards in the vicinity.
I was gonna say, didn't I see one standing right here just a second ago?
Oh, you did not.
Okay.
That's not a trick. That's letting you know that that guard does not exist.
Okay.
It's unguard.
He was the guy that I was cloning all the other guards from.
Well,
Oh, so he was Boba Fett or Jango
Yeah.
Fett? Jango Fett.
Yeah, so instead of just having like all of them sitting in the side waiting, I just cloned them as I needed them.
It'll work.
All right.
All right.
So
Now
there you go.
let's go back and question. Well, let's pull all these guys into the privy. Stacking bodies.
Yeah, we need to find a place to hide the bodies and make use of the clothing that we can make use of.
Yeah, not really much use on the clothing. I mean, it's pretty much
Just slash shit out of it.
yeah, it's pretty much drenched in blood.
We will drag the various bodies into small spaces and conceal them as best we can.
Okay.
These guys should have worn their brown pants.
And put this guy in the bathtub.
Yeah.
So does that look about right?
Well, if they're concealed in a room, yes. Now,
Yeah.
we need to check any of these other doors for people and check upstairs while a couple of us do interrogation on the Earl.
You say
I'll
intimidation?
interrogate her.
Oh, interrogation.
No, I guess me and Grangle should do the checking, and you guys can do the interrogation. I'm gonna shut this front door.
Yeah. Shut the front door.
Probably somebody needs to go stand guard, boys.
We'll take care of that in a minute. We're gonna do a quick run through of the various rooms and make sure that there's
Yeah, we go ahead and we check upstairs. Is there anything upstairs? To the
All right. So at the top of each set of stairs is a heavy door with iron bands across it, and both of them are locked.
Okay.
somebody search the guards and see if there's any keys on them.
All right, I'm dumpster diving the guards.
So you find one of the guards has a set of keys, but none of those keys seem to work in those doors.
All right. Well, let's talk to the Earl. Let's smash some fingers.
Hold on. We're letting somebody else do the interrogation here. We're shit. Found the kitchen.
That is the kitchen.
We're just gonna run through and check doors and all while they're doing the interrogations.
What's this number 10?
It's the number after 9.
Oh, so nothing. Okay.
So what you're saying is it has no meaning here.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
That door apparently goes nowhere.
It's a fake door.
Which one?
Door right down here. That's
This one.
Really? Well, there's nothing in that other room anyway.
Okay.
okay. So we've searched the entire downstairs from what I'm seeing here.
Looks that way.
The only other places to check are upstairs up behind the locked doors.
Well, hold on. It looks like there might be something else in this kitchen. There's a dark spot here.
Just give me just a second here. I mean, that's a storage room, and
oh, okay.
I don't know.
CJ.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't know why that's.
You ready to go out?
Is Grango starting the
Honey,
interrogation
we're
already?
home and all your guards are dead.
Get up, dude.
So I'm not going to put a door over there. I'm just going to leave that open. But yeah, that's the storage area.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll 20,
So
roll 20 things.
No, I just I guess I when I put the door there, I put it on top of a solid line, so it's just. Oh, why are you doing that now? All right. Yeah. So if you go back in there, you should just see like an archway, an open door.
Well, I am going to stand here with Father Scab. We'll keep an eye out on the front door down here to see make sure nobody comes in whilst they conduct the interrogation of the Earl.
All right. Yeah. Father Scab's gonna post himself like right about there. And I don't know, Carquin is going to stay on the stairs, I guess.
Okay.
Or do you want him inside with the interrogation?
Oh, that would be great. That ought to be fairly intimidating.
I'll return to the Harquin's spot here and watch the hall with Father Scab.
All right.
When while we're waiting for them to do their interrogation of the Earl, I will clean my sword
vigorously.
Try to make it happy.
Vigorously.
Get your.
Yeah.
Get a room.
I think you're here because you're addicted to the way I treat you.
Do I need to turn the volume up or something? Because hold on, let me find my settings here. I would think hopefully 80% I'd be able to hear it.
Poor insecure little boy.
I still can't understand what he's saying.
It's naturally just really low.
Poor, insecure little boy.
All right, Francis, interrogate. Attack.
Oh, I'm doing the interrogation.
Oh, well, yeah.
Sure.
Somebody's
I
got
mean,
to
I can
do
do
it.
the interrogation, but I don't think you want me to.
So,
I'm
$50
just here
million
for.
question, boys.
Hmm.
It is quarter till. Perhaps we should wait until next time to do the interrogation. That way, we can come up with good things to talk about instead of just randomly
Okay.
doing stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
That's just what I'm thinking.
Works for me.
Well, one thing we want to know is when is he supposed to meet his pockmarked friend?
Right.
Will Carl be back next week?
Are we playing next week?
I'm good for it.
Did we?
Yeah, I still show we're playing, unless it's changed.
I don't think we went that far. I think we went to Father's Day and that was it. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So as of right now, I have nothing on the schedule that keeps me from playing next week.
Right. I plan on the 22nd if going to the local place that you put out. So so the 23rd is definitely open. The D&D natural D&D 20, natural 20, something like that.
Yeah. So this weekend is free RPG day. So if you have a hobby shop nearby, they may be having a little function where they're giving away some free stuff.
We got a couple here. I may have to check that out.
I'm definitely going to go to that one. The goddess is going to join me.
Yeah. So on my trip to Texas, I picked up. I had a really good time at the Howard Days, but in addition to the talking to people, you know, the scholars on Robert E. Howard and Conan and all that stuff. I got to play a D&D game at the library with some guys. Had a good time with that. But I also picked up some RPG stuff, non D&D stuff. One of them is called Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Okay.
And I got the core rule set, which is normally like $40, and I got it for $10.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah, this thing is like 2 inches thick. So apparently it's a steep learning curve. But I also picked up 3 of those books that Kirk was talking about the other day.
Yep.
I might
I got the
head
whole
out
set.
to Target tomorrow.
30%
Yeah,
off.
I would recommend checking out those books. I mean, even if you don't get all of them, like I did not pick up the. I think the one that you got that I don't have is the Villains.
Yep.
Yeah, I at the time I just didn't. It didn't appeal to me. But the others did. So I got 3 of those, and I got a thing called the Lazy DM's Handbook, which is kind of like that random table book, but it's a lot thinner. And yeah, I got a bunch of stuff, and you know, it was a really good time. And I recommend if anybody is ever down in Texas during the Howard Days, it's a fun time. Free food, good barbecue. And yeah, we did not find any diamonds at the diamond mine.
No, you got to dedicate yourself to it.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, we were there all day. Did not become rich.
Did not, huh?
Join the club, nor did we.
Yeah, but they had a good time.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's really what it's about. Yeah.
Oh, we left with 20 pounds of rocks. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah. We
Worth
brought
anything?
we brought some stuff back too that we're going to go through. I mean, we did find some interesting stones, but yeah, none of them were gemstones.
I have a quick question regarding our gameplay here in the game. Am I noticing? Is Grangle noticing any ill effects other than the sword beginning to talk badly?
So I was going to address that when you had a little more downtime, but yeah, I'll touch on it now. Yeah, so you are finding it increasingly more difficult to choose a different weapon. You are becoming fixated on this weapon.
Okay.
So the cleaning of the weapon and treating it very tenderly and with a lot of affection, while its voice and mannerism may repel and disgust you, you just feel very compelled to treat it like it's a very close companion.
Okay.
Not good.
May need somebody to help me here.
Oh, shit. Quicksand.
And as of right now, that is the last thing you want anybody to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes brothers got to help a brother out. You see bad things happening.
Yeah, but not before they get a good laugh.
oh yeah. I'll help you up when you fall down, but I'm going to be laughing the whole time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, see, the problem is we don't notice it yet, Grangle.
Well,
you don't notice it.
Only the people that have been in combat with you this time notice the change in the sword. So, Fuego, you've noticed it. Father Scabs noticed it, and Carquin's noticed it.
Francis doesn't know. Francis doesn't
Mad Chops, Mad Chops was not close enough to hear it.
Oh,
And I don't think Chode was close enough to hear it either.
We will have to address that next game.
Yes.
So yeah, there we
Okay.
go.
All right. So next week, yes.
I'm good next week.
Yes.
I'm definitely good next week.
Awesome. All right. We'll see y'all next week then.
Next week it is.
All right.
See you next week.
Have a good night.
See y'all.
Have a good night.